All right, all right, all right. Forward thinking people, go to Star Global People. Forward thinking people, go to Star Global People. Oh, I always keep on forgetting to put the camera on the live for the Zoom YouTube 19.19 channel. Forward thinking people, go to Star Global People. Hey, forward thinking people, go to Star Global People. Hey, forward thinking people, go to Star Global People. What's up, Golden Star Skywalkers? To all my people, hey, to all my people. Oh, you know, it's another lovely, amazing day. Happy He Papi Satao Re Onungi. Shu Ba'ate Nin Di. That's happy, strong Sabbath, Shabbat, you know, uh, whatever way you like to say it, right? I'm loving to always speak in Khanese, right? I say, He Papi Satao Re Onungi. Shu Ba'ate Nin Di. Happy, strong Sabbath, Shabbat to you all right? It's another lovely, amazing day. All praise and gratitude is due to the Almighty Source. Thank you, Source, for another lovely, amazing Saturday. And also a day for giving praise and gratitude. Another, always a lovely day, right? Whether it's sunshine, rain, whether it's warm, freezing cold, it's always a day for praise, right? And just by breathing, we give praise and gratitude. So that's what's up, right? That's what's always makes us feel so good, right? Whether you're mindful, whether you're aware or unaware, praise and gratitude is always due to thee who is, was, and always shall be. The power, the glory is always moving all around us, permeate, right? That same love, that same power is permeating all around us, coming in, and that same love and power is permeating, coming out. And before that love and power comes out, allow that infusion to take place. And you bring that up and out, right? Share that love with all those all around. Right? That's the day and time we're in. All praise and gratitude is always due to the Almighty Source. Thank you, Source, for allowing me to be cognizant for the cognitive ability for me to embrace being mindful and aware and the importance. All praise and gratitude is due to the loving Almighty power, omnipotent life giver power, right? For all those no longer settling, for all those that loves to embrace that power, for us being golden star people, loving to embrace that power. Shout out to you all. It's always more heartfelt to be knowing that other people are also embracing their ability, right? To no longer settle for anything less than what they feel their value is. What's that value? That love, that power that makes us golden, that's stamped into us, right? No longer settling. No longer will be accepting anything less than the greatness, right? While we giving a shout out and while we giving all praise and gratitude to the source, we love to always embrace this lovely, amazing world, nature, natir. Thank you, nature. Ma muoya, haye zuruka, ya, hey, ma yi, aye, right? It's always that magical moment of embracing nature that allows our day to be uplifted, even when it be feeling a little down. Embrace nature, for without whom there'd be no possibility for us to be here with these bodies. Thank you, nature, for yielding your lovely, amazing, glorious self, right? And also, shout out to you all, right? Giving y'all thanks and appreciation for y'all taking the time, vibing up in this motivational word, daily bread session, right? Greatly appreciate you all. And all those that came before us, it's important that we embrace them, honor them by acknowledging their presence, embracing them, right? Those that uh, just recently passed on to be with us, and those that are mothers and fathers, great, that go all the way back to the primordial ones, the old primordial ones, even, right? Aye, Ashe, Hotep, Odabo, right? For all those y'all know, y'all mindful and aware, embrace it, right? Shoot, yeah, whatever. I'm not gonna go in, but those that y'all know, I'm holding deal. Though y'all, I'm so many, right? But the one I'm always gonna be mindful and always loving to share and say it's important that we embrace at the same time is yeah, noon, right? Tahuti, yeah. You heard it, right? So yeah, so that's the intro. And with that being said, we're going to get on with the getting on. We're going to get on with what we always love to get on and talk about. The p.m.t.m.l.o. Foundation collaborating with the Yamassee Academy. We're going to do it a little different. We're going to go in and sharing the importance on why we want people to vibe with us. We want people to participate, be active with us, right? The p.m.t.m.l.o. Foundation, a foundation like no other. Why should we be excited about that? We have a foundation like no other because, and why? Because we collaborate with an economy that's like no other. The Yamassee People's Economy, we deal with Yamassee economics. We deal with Golden Star people economics. We deal with economics that's for people that are no longer settling for thinking backwards, no longer settling for being complacent, right? No longer settling for mediocre. We want more. So we active with doing more so that we have more, right? A foundation that deals with principles, right? We have 9 core principles. Right? The principles we love to deal with is that love, peace, the actual facts with truth, justness, balance with liberty and equality, right? And those 9, why we say 9? Because that's comprised of what we say the principles for freedom is, right? That's actually 8, but freedom makes the 9th, right? So it's 9 core principles. So that's truly indeed what freedom is comprised of, right? The love, peace, the actual facts, truth, justness, not justice. Justice is cold. Justice, just ice. Justice is cold. We don't want just this. We want justness, being just, being fair, being with liberty, right? Love, peace, actual facts, truth, justness, balance with liberty, equality. That's freedom. That's what's comprised of our principles, right? The p.m.t.m.l.o. Foundation, we have principles that we do our best to, live up to, right? Those core principles. That's a foundation like no other. We have 9 core principles, right? And then the Yamassee People's Economy, an economy for Golden Star people, forward-thinking people, people that's no longer settling for mediocre, right? An economy that deals with the people are what's the most important. People are valued. People are the highest value, right? People are what any type of goals, any type of achievements that any business, any operation, any governing body, right? Any foundation, any organization, whatever the case may be, people are what allows that to be achieved, reaching those goals, right? So in reaching those goals, people must decide to be active with an economy that says the people are the highest value, right? People being the highest value, the economy being an economy that's like no other, where people are the highest value. Well, that means people won't mind participating. People will really be willing, to give their energy, time, and attention, right? My better half is called, So one moment, y'all. One moment. Let me take this call. Um, hold on Zoom. I'm doing a live, so I'm gonna call you right back. All right, thanks. Um, all right, my apologies, y'all. My apologies. Better half is calling. She calling again, and don't want to keep on having interrupts. So I just had to touch bases with her real quick, right? So, but yeah, an economy that encourages people to participate. So that's what the p.m.t.m.l.o. Foundation is collaboration with the Yamassee economy, an economy that gives back to the people, an economy that encourages people, right, by way of the foundation that says all of the people that participate, anything that we have going on with the foundation, with the Yamassee People's Economy, with the Golden Star Forward Thinking People's Economy, right? An economy when people are participating, all those participating is going to receive their value as a free will offering donation coming from the foundation back for their participation. That's an incentive. That's encouragement, right? Because the people are what allows any goals, anything to be achieved, right? Any goals, any fundraisers, any monetary value that's put into circulation, people uses that. So with that being said, we have an economy that puts the people as the highest value. We have a foundation like no other because there's an incentivized plan in place to give back currency rewards in the form of a free will offering donation, right? Asset rewards in the form of a free will offering donation. That's rewards coming back for your patronage, for your support, right? We encourage people to participate with the p.m.t.m.l.o Foundation. We encourage people to participate with an economy that puts the people first, right? Because in doing so, all those that are early, right, are looked at as the founders, right? All of the people that are early participating, right, to participate in this year coming into 2024, we're coming into 2024 with already momentum, right? Because we were already gathering momentum. GM, right? Y'all remember GM? Gathering momentum, right? For great moments that we're going to be having, right? So all those that want to be looked at as founders will be able to pioneer this space. They're looked at as the pioneers and the founders who nurtured, assisted in growing this economy, this foundation, right? We're on a mission for mentoring, leveraging love. We're on a movement, mentoring, leveraging love movement. All of the people that become active with the foundation are mentors, right? We're mentoring. And we encourage people to help us raise funds, right? We're going to go in, we're going to talk a little bit about, we're not going to be long-winded. We just want to talk about, as they say, whatever is the tiers, whatever free will offering donation that works best for anyone who decides to participate with us, whatever works best, it's economically feasible for your pocket, right? To do your free will offering donation. Right? We have 9 different campaigns. We're only going to be dealing with like 7 of the campaigns for right now. The other ones will come later, right? And then we have 9 title positions where you can come in with a free will offering donation, where your free will offering donation will be going to work for you. What do we mean by that? Why are we saying your free will offering donation is going to work for you? Because your free will offering donation will be coming back to you in an incentivized way, right? For your participation. Funds is being raised for the foundation. Currency movement, funds is being raised, right? For the economy, right? The currency is in circulation, right? Funds is moving around in our economy, right? So with that being said, all of the people that's participating is making that happen. Okay? And because they're making that happen, that means a free will offering donation is going to come back to you from the foundation, right? So in different positions, the different title positions, the higher positions, you automatically get a tote bag, right? And this tote bag would allow you to get more of your free will offering donation coming back to you, where it's automatically a minimum that's going to come back to you, right? Because the whole thought process is we're going to be giving the good news, right? We're sharing good news to other people, right? Going into 2024, we're going into 2024 with a bang, right? And we're passing on good news, right? Giving a gift that's going to keep on giving for many generations, right? For years, many years to come, and for many generations down the line, right? This is generational prosperity, right? This is operations that's going to be, in fact, we're creating operations, whether they're home-based, internet, or storefront, right? We're bringing services and utility, right? We have an economy that's already going to be on the move, and we're looking for more people. We have an economy that's already up and running, right? Just as the foundation is up and running. And we're looking for people with their own, either a home-based, internet, or storefront operation, right? Has to be your own, you can collaborate with, right? Because why are we saying this? Why is that important? Well, we have currency that will be in circulation that we're going to be accepting as a means for satisfying the trade and exchange, right? In our economy, right? We barter, trade and exchange in value. We barter, trade and exchange the very services or the gifting ideas, right? And so we accept different alternative currencies and the traditional currency we used to, right? However, we don't know how long the physical currency will be in circulation. That's no worries. Why? Because the advanced technology is here for the purpose for just in case where globally, because the economy, the market is so, is off, right? Inflation and all that kind of stuff. Well, the digital currencies is the alternative, right? Alternative way to pay and be paid, right? Because they're assets that's not just stagnant. It allows your value to come to life and to fluctuate to gain equity, right? To gain more value. Right? Anyway, I'm not going to go too much into that. I'm just going to say we accept as a means for completing the interaction between one another, right? With our kind, we accept pi, right, as a means for completing our action, our interaction with one another, right? Pi, XLM, right? We accept that as a means, right? We accept CBDC, right? We accept the XFIN, right? We accept real money, gold and silver, right? We accept gold and silver in digital form, right, as well, right? Because we don't want to deplete nature's supply, right? As long as there's supply on hand for auditing purposes, why should we have to use? We don't have to use any depleted. Whatever amount of coins that's in circulation, coinage for real money, that's what will be in circulation as the real money, whether it's gold or silver. However, digital, because we're able to, as long as it's pegged, that value is pegged to what is being held in trust, held in somewhere to be in being audited on a quarterly, right? Or every other month or monthly basis, whatever the case may be for whatever the platform, right? That's handling the auditing process for an ecosystem, right? For some particular project, right? Anyway, I'm not going to go too much into that, right? But there's alternatives, right? We have kinesis, money, right? In digital form, which is digital gold, digital silver, right? We have so many alternative ways to pay and be paid, right? And to put our value to work in the global market, right? By putting our value into various appreciating assets, various digital assets, be that those assets are in digital form, be they coin or token form, right? Just like in physical, you have physical form of coins, right? And paper, or it's a commercial paper, right? For tender, right? Well, we don't know um, what will be the outcome in the near future because there has to be a actual accurate count for the reset, right? And people, I'm not going to go. I said I wasn't going to go into that, so I'm not going to go into that, right? So alternatively, so that all of the economies globally can keep moving, can keep going. Alternatively, we have digital means for completing our interaction, right? We have alternative ways to pay and be paid. We have the alternative advanced technology, right? While it's here, and that's why it's here, so we can make our lives simpler and easier, right? You do your research as to which one of the alternative currencies will best fit your needs, right? However, with the p.m.t.m.l.o Foundation, we accept many different alternative currencies in digital form or token form, right? Tokenized CBDCs, right? Um, uh, Stable tokens, USDT, Tether, DAO, right? USDT, dollar, or the USDT, Tether, right? It's so many different alternative stable tokens and alternative coins, right? That's not necessarily stable at a pegged at a 1-to-1, right? $1 to $1 ratio. The alternative digital uh, currency coins, right? Sometimes the meme tokens are also where they fluctuate on the market, right? Because it's not at a set amount, right? They're assets that can appreciate in a higher value, and it's not stable at a 1-to-1 ratio, right? It may still be on various platforms in various ecosystems to where it's backed by value that are in nodes, that is backed by staking, right? Various methods, right? Prospectively speaking, it's best to have both as an alternative, as opposed to just saying just one is good. And of course, the nodes where you're dealing with computing power and a whole lot of energy, we don't need no more, right? Right? I'm prospectively speaking. We don't need no more of those whole bunch of energy. However, staking, it's not necessary for a whole bunch of energy, right? As long as the people are willing to use their value and to back various projects and to back, and within these various projects in the ecosystems, to back the currency movement. And for doing so, you're rewarded for your value working back in this currency movement in these various ecosystems, right? Anyway, I'm not going to talk too much more about this. This was just a quick motivational word, daily brand session, right? And just to share with people, let people know the p.m.t.m.l.o Foundation, we have a foundation like no other that gives back to people, right? And we have an economy that's like no other, that puts the people as the highest value, right? And the people are rewarded for their time, for their attention, for their energy, right? And of course, we collaborate with various projects. We collaborate with various apps and ecosystems and platforms, right? So that's the reason on why we have so many different alternative ways where we accept as a means for completing the interaction between them, right? When we are bartering, trading, whatever the service, whatever the gifting idea is, right? For example, we accept pi. And if you want to utilize your pi to get our tote bag or our mug, right? The mug, and you want to market and promote with us, the foundation, right? It's better, right? I'm going to share and talk about the best way to optimize, right? To leverage yourself in this movement so you'll receive the most type of rewards from the beginning is to get into a title position, right? Some of the title positions already come with a mug or a tote bag and or both, right? Depending on which title position that you're in. And so the more you do, the more of the free will offering donation that comes back from the foundation, right? As I said, join us by way of the invitation link, right? We have sent an invitation, the dot, right? Invitation. And you share your information, just your email. If you have a name or you want to give your title, you just should, share your email. You don't have to give your number unless you want to. Whatever way we can communicate, right? And if you want to, so that you're able to let us know, so you can schedule a one-on-one or us as a one-on group, if you have a group one-on-one, right? So that you can ask questions. We can go more into detail on the particulars on the way our incentivized plan works, right? A certain amount of information will be shared, right? Until it's time for our full disclosure green paper comes out, to where full disclosure green paper, we're going to go into detail about what all of the activities and services, right? The different rewards, right? That will already be in effect at the time, right? Because we're going to be rolling out different aspects to what we're going to be offering as a service, right? As a gift to people who don't want to settle for anything less than greatness, right? Yeah, I'm so looking forward to those that share the information. I'm so looking for the people that schedule their one-on-one so they can hear more about what the p.m.t.m.l.o Foundation has to offer, collaborating with the Yamassee economy. As I've said, think of this as a gift that's going to keep on giving, right? You think about a minimum of 4 people that you want to see to be a thousandaire, millionaire, billionaire, a trillionaire in our case. That's what we are aiming for, is the least of what we will be. Trillionaires is what the least of in this 4 to 5 year journey, right? The goal is, though, so many of us will be multi-trillionaires, right? Because there's already so much cash, currency flow, assets in circulation, right? But however, with this new global economy, it's going to be borderless, right? A borderless global economy, Right? There's no more, it's a level playing field, right? It's a borderless global economy, right? More decentralized than centralized in this global economy, y'all. It's a new day and time, right? As I said, he ipapiyi sa tao re nungi ni iwe, ni iwe yi eri. Happy, strong New Year to you all. We're already in the New Year, right? We are already getting busy in the New Year. As I say, I'm I'm a Yamassee, right? Original, I'm Nubian Shoshone Choctaw. I'm about forward-thinking people who don't want to settle for less than, right? I'm about people that want to move forward, who don't want to be accepting, complacent, mediocre, right? We're in a day and time where all of us could be more than we ever thought possible. We're in a day and time where people we are able to focus on what it is that brings whatever we feel that brings us happiness, what we feel governing ourselves accordingly really is about, right? Governing one's destiny that's what's good about this day and time, right? As I say, greatly appreciate you all taking the time by, right? So looking forward to those that are really serious and ready, right? Be willing to give the gift that keeps on giving to a minimum of 4 people, right? The goal is to have in mind 19 people. And I tell you what, all those that decide to be founders, pioneers in this space that we are the first ones in the market. We have our own global market. We're the first ones bringing to the market your free will offering donation going to work. We're the first ones as a foundation having 9 core principles that we, strive, that we are every day living, right? Thriving to the fullest in those principles, right? Dealing with love, peace, actual facts for the truth, right? Justice, balanced with liberty and equality. And that's true freedom. That's what we're comprised of in our principles, right? So looking forward to vibing with you all again soon. So looking forward to all those who are ready, right? To join in the mentoring, leveraging love movement, right? Hashtag the MLLM, mentoring, leveraging love movement, right? Hashtag we're putting no power before our own power, right? p.m.t.m.l.o, right? It's a great damn time to be here. It's no sense of letting fear to get in our way, right? The only fear we have to fear is the fear that comes from within ourselves. So it's the only thing left to fear is fear itself. And only fear it comes from is the fear in what we don't know, the fear in what's unknown. Well, that's why it's important to know. And what do we need to know? To know to no longer settle for anything less than greatness. To know to vibe and to align ourselves, sync ourselves with nature, right? Not so much to nature. Align and sync ourselves with nature. That loving frequency, vibing up, tones, vibrations. See? That's what day and time that we're in. I greatly appreciate you all taking the time out, y'all. Let me get off here. I'm about to get back in touch with my better half and to see what she's talking about, right? Have an outstanding, amazing, glorious day, y'all. Be safe out here. Be magnanimous, supreme in your own right. Don't allow no one or no thing to gain access to your nerves, right? That's making reference to your life. Why would you do something as foolish that is allowing someone you notice is coming with ill intentions? You know the type of what they're saying. It's type of vibrations. It's not this type of energy you want to get jiggy with because it's taking you away from the frequency that you know, the multiverse, the omniverse, that you know that nature is emanating, right? So you want to embrace those that's on the same type of vibration, same type of frequency, same type of mission that you are on, right? Holler at your man, right? And be safe out there. It's about that wahed ahed, right? Doing our best to stay as peaceful as we possibly can with that wahed ahed, right? And no might as well as no power to be prosperous. What? Over us before thee? What? Almighty, omnipotent life, give us source. Thank you, source. All praises due to thee, Almighty source. Thank you, source. Oh man, thank you, nature, for we get out of here. Oh my goodness. Y'all make sure y'all holler at nature. Y'all make sure y'all embrace a tree. High five a tree. As I said, my whole activity when I'm out there doing my best to interact with nature is this dealing with the old uh, like little fun time game, so to speak, right? Is tag, right? Tag with nature, right? Tag in the trees. The trees is the anyway. I'm not gonna go into that. Y'all have an outstanding, amazing day, and be safe, right? Be safe. Peace. Greatly appreciate you. We're gonna talk a little bit more on the Zoom 19. But we out of here. We out of here. Facebook. Greatly appreciate you all taking the time. No mic, as well as no power. What any love. All right, y'all. Oh yeah. So Zoom. I'm so looking forward to this, y'all. This is 2024, man. We're embracing our sovereignty right now. We already in 2024. Okay? It overlaps in quarters. So before we actually get into the new year, we already there, right? If you're already thinking and projecting yourself, right? You're already foreseeing what it is you want to do. Be active in that right now. Now is the time. Now is what's important, not later, not in a little while, not in a little bit, right now. Be active right now, right? Join us, right? Join our mailing list, and so looking forward to joining. So looking forward to interacting with y'all. So looking forward to answering the questions. So looking forward to bringing clarity for all those that are serious and ready to grow, to nurture, and advance with a foundation like no other, economy like no other, that's collaborating together for the people, by the people, to the people. We are all the people that deserves currency rewards, asset rewards for our prosperity and abundance. We're here, y'all. We're here. All right. Have an outstanding, amazing day. Yeah. Yeah. Any love. All right, y'all. Peace. Peace.